Hey y'all, Uncle Frank, team captain and co-founder of Team Beer Guts. So in today's video, or tonight's video, going to put a little bit of beer. I mean, we are Team Beer Guts, and lots of the videos that are up on our site right now are workout videos, because it is preseason training and getting into season training. Right at this point in time, though, season training might be preseason training. Lots of rides are being postponed, being pushed back, and some of us are in our homes now. So, what do we do in our home? We work out at home, or we drink at home, or we do both. And as it is, one of our mottos is always ride your bike, earn your beer. So, what we're going to be doing is, in addition to workout videos, some ride footage when we do get on the road, telling you how our fundraising is going. We'll be doing beer videos, and this is the first of hopefully many. Maybe we'll put together a little bit better of a set rather than just my couch with my crazy blanket. You can see I've got a cycling jersey in the background from EF Education First, got it autographed, pretty cool. Some numbers from previous charity rides, including many from Bike MS. But hey, let's get to the beer. So what are we going to have tonight? It's a little bit chillier, so even though it's getting into spring, we may still want to have some dark beers, some darker ales. Doesn't have to be imperial stouts, and not quite barley wine season. But what about a great classic American brown ale? Easy to drink, smooth, not too hoppy, not too malty, so an American brown ale. So what we've got today is Old Brown Dog, Smuttynose Brewing Company. Yes, I happen to work for them, but this is not beer reviewing. We're not going to be giving it ratings, or it is beer reviewing, not beer rating. So I'm not going to tell you how great it is. I'm not going to tell you what to drink. What I'm going to tell you is about American Brown Ale. What exactly is it? Why is it a style that not a lot of people are having right now? Because everybody's all about the haze and all about the IPA. And you can put IPA in front of everything or behind everything, and suddenly it sells because it's IPA. Maybe if we call this a brown IPA, it would sell. But it's not an IPA. It's got some hop character, but it's enough to balance the malt. So let's talk about hop and malt balance real quick. Let's think of them like this. So a malty beer, lots of malt. A hoppy beer, lots of hops. Now, if you look at something called an IBU number, something I was talking with a friend of mine actually yesterday, and he said, oh, if the IBU number is too high, I don't like it. Well, here's your IBU number, increase in the hop bitterness. But what if your malt is up here? Relatively, you're not going to taste the bitterness of this hops. So you've always got to be able to look at the entire beer package. That said, brown ale, balanced. American brown ale, as opposed to an English brown ale, which can be broken down into Northern English brown, Southern English brown, a mild ale, which is also a brown and usually much lower in alcohol. American brown ale, a little bit bigger on the ABV, not big. This beer, it's in between 6 and 7%. Most beers are around 6% right now. An average beer, let's call it 5. When I say beer, I'm talking craft beer. I'm not talking your macro-produced beers. So, a regular pale ale, 5.5%. Your regular IPA, 6.5%. So this is falling into that range, totally drinkable. Let's take a look at what we got here. Pour it into my glass. You see this rich mahogany, dark amber color, filtered or centrifuged, clarified, whatever word you want to be able to use for it. It should not be a haze bomb. It's a brown ale. Beautiful color on this particular beer. This dark rust copper to it. Aroma. And we'll go through all these steps each time, and as I get better at doing these videos, we'll talk about it and go through the whole style guidelines, if you want, of how you would do it. You look at visual, you look at aroma, you look at taste, you look at mouthfeel. So that's basically what we're doing right now. Then just doing it with this beer. I probably should have said, hey, go get yourself a beer. Pour your beer and drink along with me. But hey, if you're behind, pause the video, go grab yourself a brown ale. If you don't have one, drink whatever you have. And next time, we'll say what beer we're going to have next. And then you can join us for the next time. In a week, in a day, whatever. Best way to do that? make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's right. Like it, share it, put it with your friends. You subscribe, you'll know when another video is coming. Anyway, back to the beer. Aroma. Sweet malt. Slightly nutty. There's a little bit of hop character to it, but not hops blow you away IPA. Hops in a nice floral manner in order to be able to balance it. Slightly toasty. Brown, even. Toasted bread. Man, that's a good beer. Mouthfeel, not heavy, not thick like a big stout, but not thin like a light ale. Medium body. Coats the mouth a little bit. You kind of get some residual sweetness that's sitting on the back of the cheeks. Goes down really, really smooth. Finishes again, slightly chocolatey, nutty, dark ale-ish, to use regular words. We're not going to get too technical. I'm not going to bust out crazy words, and if I do, I'll explain them. If I say, hey, it's lacking diacetyl, which it should, because diacetyl is an off flavor, and you say, what is diacetyl? Well, diacetyl is a yeast byproduct that can give you some flavors and aromas of butter or butterscotch. Things not really that you want in your American brown ale. So, no diacetyl, no DMS, no off flavors in this beer. Very clean. The lasting flavor, a little bit of toffee kind of sitting on the back end. Beer like this goes great with food. Foods that are going to have some roast to it. So you either want to contrast, cut, or complement any of your food items when you go with beer. Garrett Oliver blew my mind one time when he said, oh, everybody's always trying to pair their beer with food. No, no, no. Beer is food. No, it makes it easy for what you want to pair with it. Does one of those things. Either the cut, the complement, or the contrast, and that's totally up to you. I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm a Cicerone, I'm going to tell you what to drink. No, no, no. What you drink is your own preference. So, American Brown Ale, balanced, simple, a nice beer, especially on a cooler night like this. And if you want to pair it with your food, if you want to go that far as Cicerone, take a little American brown rice, throw some spices in there. Got some sausage and some chicken that had been grilled. You get some of those sweet flavors from the caramelization of the meat, caramelization of the beer. Ah, that goes great together. So, don't mind the fact that I was just talking with my mouth full. Like I said, this is video number 1. Hopefully we'll get much better at them. See how we progress. And we'll also throw some other things together. Again, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, make sure you hit like, tell everybody, and most importantly, if it is something you like, it's not that we're going to try and get money so that we can grow Team Beer Guts into this world domination. Wait, no, we do want to dominate the world, sorry. But in the meantime, we want to raise money for charity. So in the link, there should be, or in the bio, there should be a link for multiple sclerosis. That is what the emphasis of our team is about. We do many other rides, but Bike MS is pretty much what we started with and what we'll always be raising funds for. So donating to us doesn't help us at all. We still put in our own time, our own money. We buy our own gear for our bikes unless we're getting somebody helping us out. But donating to Bike MS is really what we're about. And once that ride is off, then we go to another one. Hopefully the ride will be on this year, and when it's over, we move on to the next one. And we'll continue to keep doing that. But that's what we're about. Good times, good people, good beer, raising money for good charities. So again, that is your review of an American Brown Ale. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments, and I will try my best as I'm learning how to do this to answer any questions, and we'll go up with a beer next time. Next beer, everybody's talking about IPA. Let's still go down the IPA path. We're not going to go the hazy, juicy IPA. We're going to go a traditional, classic American IPA. We'll do that the next time. So I'll see you then. Cheers.